Hey there, science fans! Today we're diving into the fascinating world of life processes. What makes a living thing, well, alive? It's all about the amazing processes happening inside them every single day. These processes are like a well-choreographed dance, keeping everything running smoothly. We're talking about things like eating, breathing, and digesting food. We're talking about how organisms transport nutrients and get rid of waste. And we can't forget about how they grow and reproduce. Understanding these processes is key to understanding the incredible diversity of life on Earth. From the smallest bacteria to the tallest trees, every living thing depends on these fundamental processes to survive. So let's strap on our thinking caps and explore the amazing world of life processes. Get ready for a wild ride. We're going to learn about everything from photosynthesis, where plants make their own food, to the complex nervous system that allows animals to react to their environment. It's going to be an adventure, so stay tuned. First up, let's talk about food. Food is essential for all living beings, whether they are plants, animals, or humans. It's the fuel that keeps us going, providing the necessary energy and nutrients to perform our daily activities. Without food, life as we know it wouldn't be possible. Every living thing needs food to survive. From the tiniest microorganisms to the largest mammals, food is a universal requirement. It's fascinating to see how different species have adapted to find and consume their food in unique ways. It's what gives us the energy to do all the awesome things we do. Whether it's running, jumping, thinking, or even sleeping, our bodies are constantly using energy. This energy comes from the food we eat, which is broken down and converted into a form that our cells can use. Plants, those green machines, have a super cool way of making their own food. It's called photosynthesis. This process is nothing short of miraculous. It allows plants to harness the power of the sun and convert it into chemical energy. Think of it like this. Plants take in sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. These are the raw materials they need to create their food. The leaves of the plants act like solar panels, capturing sunlight and using it to drive the photosynthesis process. They use the sunlight's energy to transform those ingredients into glucose, a type of sugar. This glucose is then used by the plant to grow, reproduce, and carry out other vital functions. It's like a self-sustaining factory that never stops working. This sugar is their food. It's stored in various parts of the plant, such as the leaves, stems, and roots, and can be used whenever the plant needs energy. This process not only sustains the plant but also forms the basis of the food chain. And as a bonus, they release oxygen back into the air. Pretty neat, right? This oxygen is essential for the survival of most living organisms, including humans. Without plants, we wouldn't have the oxygen we need to breathe. Now, animals like you and me, we can't make our own food. Unlike plants, we don't have the ability to photosynthesize. Instead, we rely on consuming other living things to get the energy we need. We have to eat other living things to get the energy we need. This can include plants, animals, or a combination of both. Our diets are diverse and can vary greatly depending on our environment and cultural practices. Some animals eat plants, herbivores, which means they get their energy directly from the source. Herbivores play a crucial role in the ecosystem by helping to control plant populations and recycle nutrients. Some eat other animals, carnivores, which means they get their energy by consuming other animals. Carnivores are often at the top of the food chain and help to maintain the balance of ecosystems by controlling the populations of other species. And some eat both, omnivores. Omnivores have the advantage of being able to consume a wide variety of foods, which can be beneficial in environments where food sources are scarce or seasonal. Once we eat, our bodies break down the food in a process called digestion. This complex process involves multiple organs and enzymes working together to extract the nutrients and energy from the food we consume. This releases the nutrients and energy stored in the food, which our bodies can then use to power all our amazing activities. These nutrients are essential for growth, repair, and maintaining overall health. From munching on a delicious salad to a lion chasing down its prey, it all comes down to getting the fuel we need to survive. Every bite we take is part of a larger cycle of energy transfer that sustains life on Earth. Next time you eat, think about all the incredible processes happening inside your body to turn that food into energy. It's a remarkable system that highlights the interconnectedness of all living things and the importance of nutrition in our lives. Okay, so we've got the food in our system, but how do we actually use the energy from it? This is a question that delves into the very core of our biology. The food we eat is broken down into nutrients, which are then absorbed into our bloodstream. But the journey doesn't end there. These nutrients need to be converted into a form of energy that our cells can use to perform various functions. This is where the magic of respiration comes into play. That's where respiration comes in. Respiration is the process of releasing energy from food. It's a complex series of chemical reactions that occur within our cells. These reactions convert the energy stored in the chemical bonds of nutrients into a usable form, known as adenosine triphosphate or ATP. ATP is often referred to as the energy currency of the cell because it powers nearly all cellular activities. It's like burning fuel in a car engine to make it go. Just as a car needs gasoline to run, our bodies need ATP to function. Without it, our cells would be unable to perform essential tasks such as muscle contraction, nerve impulse transmission, and even basic cellular maintenance. Plants and animals both respire, but they do it in slightly different ways. While the fundamental principles are the same, the mechanisms and structures involved can vary significantly. For instance, plants have a unique way of managing their energy needs through a process called photosynthesis, which is intricately linked to respiration. Plants take in oxygen through tiny holes called stomata on their leaves. These stomata are crucial for gas exchange, allowing oxygen to enter and carbon dioxide to exit. This exchange is vital for the plant's ability to break down glucose, a sugar produced during photosynthesis, to release energy. They use this oxygen to break down the glucose they made during photosynthesis, releasing energy. This energy is then used for various cellular activities including growth, repair, and reproduction. It's a beautifully efficient system that sustains plant life and by extension all life on Earth. Animals, on the other hand, have special organs for respiration. These organs are adapted to their specific environments and lifestyles. For example, fish have gills that extract oxygen from water, while mammals have lungs that extract oxygen from the air. We humans use our lungs to breathe in oxygen. When we inhale, air travels down our trachea and into our lungs, where it reaches tiny air sacs called alveoli. These alveoli are surrounded by capillaries, which are small blood vessels that facilitate the exchange of gases. The oxygen travels through our bloodstream to all our cells. Hemoglobin, a protein in our red blood cells, binds to oxygen and carries it to tissues throughout the body. This oxygen is then used in cellular respiration to produce ATP. Inside the cells, oxygen helps break down glucose, releasing energy our bodies can use. This process occurs in the mitochondria, often referred to as the powerhouses of the cell. The mitochondria convert glucose and oxygen into ATP, water, and carbon dioxide. As a byproduct, we breathe out carbon dioxide. This waste product is carried back to the lungs via the bloodstream, where it is expelled from the body when we exhale. This continuous cycle of inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide is essential for maintaining the balance of gases in our bodies. It's amazing to think that this process is happening inside us all the time, even when we're sleeping. Our bodies never stop working to ensure that every cell gets the energy it needs. During sleep, our respiration rate may slow down, but the process continues, allowing our bodies to repair and rejuvenate. Respiration is essential for life because it provides the energy we need to do everything from thinking to running to even just breathing itself. Every action we take, no matter how small, requires energy. Whether it's the rapid firing of neurons in our brain as we solve a problem, the contraction of muscles as we exercise, or the simple act of breathing, respiration is at the heart of it all. It's a remarkable process that underscores the complexity and efficiency of living organisms. Section 4. On the move, transport systems in living things. Now, imagine you're delivering a package to a friend across town. You carefully pack the item, ensuring it's secure and ready for the journey. You then choose the best mode of transport, whether it's by foot, bicycle, or even a delivery truck, to ensure it reaches its destination safely and efficiently. You need a way to transport it, right? Just like how we rely on various methods to move packages, living organisms have developed their own intricate systems to transport vital substances throughout their bodies, while living things have their own delivery systems to transport essential materials like water, nutrients, and oxygen throughout their bodies. These systems are crucial for maintaining life and ensuring that every cell gets what it needs to function properly. Plants have a system of tubes called xylem and phloem. These tubes are like highways, transporting water, minerals, and food to different parts of the plant. Xylem is like the plant's plumbing system, carrying water and minerals from the roots up to the rest of the plant. This upward movement is essential for the plant's growth and survival, especially in tall trees where water needs to travel great distances. Phloem is like the plant's food delivery service, carrying sugars made during photosynthesis to other parts of the plant that need energy. This process ensures that even the roots, which are underground and can't photosynthesize, receive the necessary nutrients to function. Animals have a circulatory system that's responsible for transporting materials. This system is incredibly efficient and ensures that every cell in the body receives oxygen and nutrients while also removing waste products. Our circulatory system includes the heart, blood vessels, and blood. The heart is a powerful muscle that pumps blood throughout the body, ensuring that it reaches even the most distant cells. The heart acts like a pump, pushing blood through the blood vessels to all parts of the body. This continuous flow is vital for delivering oxygen and nutrients to cells and removing carbon dioxide and other waste products. Blood carries oxygen, nutrients, and even fights off infections. Red blood cells transport oxygen from the lungs to the rest of the body, while white blood cells are part of the immune system, protecting the body from harmful invaders. Whether it's the intricate network of xylem and phloem in a giant redwood tree, or the powerful pumping of the human heart, transport systems are essential for keeping living things alive and thriving. These systems highlight the incredible complexity and efficiency of nature, ensuring that life continues to flourish in diverse environments. Section 5. Waste not, want not excretion in plants and animals. Just like any well-functioning system, living things produce waste that needs to be removed. This process of removing waste products is called excretion. Plants get rid of waste in a few fascinating ways. Some waste products are stored in leaves that fall off. Other waste products are released through tiny openings on their leaves called stomata. They can even convert some waste products into useful substances. Animals have developed more complex excretory systems. Our bodies have organs like kidneys, lungs, and skin that filter out waste products from the blood and remove them from the body. Think of it like taking out the trash. If we don't remove waste from our bodies, it can become toxic and harmful. Excretion is a vital process that helps maintain a healthy balance within living organisms.